Hi Aries, welcome in. My name is Kelsey and this is Youngblood Tarot. I am going to be doing your tarot and oracle reading today. And this message is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If you don't know your birth chart, all you need is your time and place of birth, Aries. You can go ahead and Google for an astrological birth chart. Just fill in that info and it's going to give a chart with all your placements, so that way you can check out your other placement sign readings as well. All right, so I'm super excited to be here with you today and doing your reading. I'm going to start out with a few cards from this Rainbow Brainskull Oracle deck. So let's see what it has to say to you today. Let every cat out of every bag. You're not supposed to always be happy. Let happy sleep. And jumping is scary. Staying frozen is scarier. Okay? So I really feel like this card is encouraging you to make a move. There's something that you're wanting to leap for, but it feels just out of your reach right now. You are maybe doubting your ability to do it, but just keep in mind, Aries, that you've gotten through every difficult thing that life has thrown at you so far, and this is no different. And staying stuck in inaction is just another choice, you know, and it's not the right choice for you right now. You have what it takes to face your fear and jump into this next big passion that you're kind of edging toward the edge of the cliff. But even though it looks vast and scary, I mean, that's where the rainbow is. It's flowing through this river. And this is just a reminder to you, you know, that you don't have to be in the perfect emotional state. You don't have to be happy all the time to do something. And there are going to be times when other emotions are going to be the most prominent, but that's okay. That's just your happy self resting and taking a nap. You know, there would be no highs without the lows to compare them to. And you have the emotional fortitude to get through those times that are, you know, not as great. And as you build that up over time, those lows aren't going to dip quite as low, you know? And maybe you won't always be at the peak of your happiness, but you'll be able to manage it. It'll be more steady. And I do feel like these cards go together. Like, I feel like this is telling you to just, like, let it out. Like, whatever creativity is brewing inside you, whatever plan you want to jump forward on, like, it's time to just let the cat out of the bag and let everyone know, you know, what you're up to or what exciting thing is going on here. I do want to go ahead and look at the guidebook for this card for just some additional messages. So let me do that really quickly. And I will read it to you. Got it. Okay. What does it say? Keeping everything in is painful. Let the truth out and it will work wonders for you. Be kind, but be honest. Okay, so a little bit of a different message there. If there is something that's plaguing you, you know, that maybe is keeping you up at night, or something that, like, is bothering you that you want to express, but you feel like maybe the other person can't totally handle it, or it would mess things up, you know, don't let that fester inside you. Give that person the opportunity to know what's going on, you know, let them decide how to react, because that's really on them. Their reaction's not on you, as long as you express it, you know, with kindness. It's the right thing to do. And if it's not something you have to address with someone, then it could just be, you know, sitting down to have a chat with a good friend, you know, just letting things off your chest to somebody who will be like a good listening ear, who's going to be there for you and be supportive. All right, Aries, let's go ahead and move into the tarot and get some messages for you there. So what we're looking for right now is general energy for Aries. And this is the Cosmic Slumber Tarot deck. This tarot deck's pretty new for me, but I've been really enjoying the art on it. Coming up with all sorts of new like imageries, and I'm just really feeling its vibe and reacting to what I see in the cards. It's nice to kind of get a different illustrator's perspective on the tarot every once in a while and let that energy feed into the reading. Okay, I feel like these two cards want to come out, and then I want to get one more for Aries for general energies right now. Let's see what's going on. Woo! For the sign of Aries. Perfecto. All right. So we've got the Six of Torches, the Princess of Cups, and the Fool. Look at this. Look at this, Aries. This is so amazing. See these two cliff edges here? You are definitely meant to be starting a new journey right now, Aries. The sun is shining on you. You know, it may look like this Fool is taking a dangerous step here, Aries, but she's ready. She's ready for this beautiful new journey. And you know what else I see coming in for you? I see a victory. So I see you climbing to the top. I see you setting out your flames and your smoke signals, and everyone just bearing witness to you in all your glory. Okay? So you're going to be successful with this new journey. And with this Princess of Cups, make sure you're also taking some downtime, you know, letting your natural soul and your beauty shine through. I feel like this is the same person here, okay? So she's just communing with nature. She's taken off her crown. You know, she got the victory, but she needs to revel in her true inner self, okay? You know, so this, I think it's a swan. The swan is popping out for me here. So like spending time with pets, spending time outside, enjoying the sunset, letting the wind blow through your hair. Just really take a moment to revel in this victory. Enjoy it. Like, enjoy all the sweetness of life right now. All right, and then are there any potential challenges coming up for Aries? Any challenges they might be facing at this time? Yeah. Okay. So we've got the Four of Cups, the Star, King of Swords, Ten of Swords, and the Empress. So there's a lot that came out for you. So what's popping out to me first is the Four of Swords, or sorry, I'm sorry, the Four of Cups. So it may be that, you know, while you are having these victories and these blessings coming in, you're just not quite recognizing it at this time. It may be that this opportunity is coming in for you and you just can't fully see it for what it is yet, Aries, okay? So you're a little bit blind to like the full beauty that's going to be coming in for you, okay? So try to open your eyes, see all of the goodness, see all the sweetness, you know, in your life. Become this Princess of Cups and really feed into those positive emotions. And I see that you've done some healing. So this could be spiritual healing for a lot of you, you know. For a lot of you, you've been through a rough ending, but you're rising above now. That, or there is something that needs to end and you kind of know that it needs to end, and your challenge is going to be like rising above this ending and this pain and going on this journey of spiritual healing. Or if it's more physical for you, Aries, it could be that you're having back pain here, and as this is in the challenge position, that's something that's just going to be a little bit of a struggle for you right now. So if that's the case, I would say really pour into yourself, nurture yourself, you know. Get a massage, get some acupuncture, go see your doctor, you know, see what's going on and take care of yourself. This is calling to mind as well a warm bath and maybe like some self-massage, or asking a partner or a friend for a massage if you're dealing with any physical pain here. Another challenge I see for you here is the King of Swords. So he can just be a little strict, a little by the book. He can sometimes, you know, not consider other people's emotions. He can look at things in black and white, and he can have this authoritative nature about him. So keep in mind if maybe like that's how you're coming across, or there could be a person in your life that's represented by this King of Swords. So maybe someone that's just rubbing you the wrong way with their strictness right now, or they're really holding you to task, you know. This could be like a boss, or a romantic interest, or a family member in your life that's really just kind of cutting at you with the sword. And maybe they don't mean, you know, maybe they don't mean it in a negative way. Maybe they don't mean to be so harsh with you. Maybe they're trying to really, maybe they see you as like a diamond in the rough, and they're really trying to cut you, to put the shine on you, to give you those sharp angles, you know? Or if it's someone that you feel is malicious, then it might be time to go ahead and cut them out of your life instead. Okay, so you're going to know whether they're doing this for your own good, or whether it's something a little more sinister here. And then the Empress card here. So this is one of my favorite cards. It's a beautiful card. But in the challenge area, it could be an issue, you know, with your mother, because she does represent the mother figure in the tarot. It could be you having issues with like fertility, questions about, you know, when to have a family, issues dealing with your own children. Okay. So seeing her here in combination with this Princess of Cups, I feel like that is telling you to kind of just like lean into your softness, lean into your, you know, your nurturing side. She also represents nature. So I would say make sure you're, I think it's hot out there, at least where I'm at, but make sure you're spending some time where you're getting out into the natural world, and, you know, not forgetting that spiritual side of you that really connects with nature. All right. Now I think we should get some blessings and opportunities that are coming in for the sign of Aries. That felt really good, Aries. That was a nice shuffle. Let's get some more blessings and opportunities for Aries. It looks like a beautiful time of healing, rejuvenation, you know, moving forward, taking a leap, leaping towards success. All right, wow. The sun, what a wonderful blessing to come in for you. Okay. Oh, she just looks so happy. She's holding the sun is smiling, the children are playing in the garden. So I do feel like this is you bringing something to light. Like this card is the happiest card in the deck, you know. It represents childhood, it represents joy, but it also represents shining a light on something. So I feel like you're really getting a clear view of your path forward. And it's just taking that leap here. Okay, Aries. And then we've also got the High Priestess. So I see this combination. I see her with the moon. So I see the sun and the moon together. You know, to me, this is just like a beautiful combination of your inner self, your intuition, and bringing those things to light. So I see this as a really powerful combination for you here right now. It just feels like you've got, you know, the yin and the yang. You've got the feminine and more of the masculine energy coming out here. Like the light and the dark all coming together for you to help guide your path forward. So do trust your intuition at this time. It's going to be, ooh, it's going to be shining bright. Wow. And then the King and Queen of Wands. Talk about a power couple here. These two are super charismatic. I mean, she's kind of like the hot and sexy queen. She's attractive. She's passionate. So she goes after her passions and her goals. She follows fun, but she does it in a determined way. Here's another pet coming in. Okay, so we talked about the swan earlier. Now it's the cat. She's even got a cat in her lap as well. She absolutely looks victorious. Look at how she's holding her chin high. And he's got his cats as well. He's on a mission. So here's another representation of kind of masculine and feminine. So you could be in a super strong couple right now. This could be an amazing pairing if this has to do with your love life or if it's a business partnership. Maybe it's a combination of both, you know, where it's your partner, but you're kind of working together towards your business goals here. I love these. What great blessings for you. Super excited. And then let's go ahead and see if there are any hidden energies. So what things might be hidden from Aries right now that they need to know about? Okay. So 3 of Pentacles. So what might be hidden is that collaboration is going to be very important for you. Okay, this is the card of working together with other people. It's the card of learning from a master and, you know, good work, showing off that good work as you're the apprentice. And then I also see the Hierophant coming in here. So he does represent a teacher. He represents doctrine. So I feel that while you're pursuing your passion and while you're gaining that success on a new journey, it would be very wise of you to lean on the wisdom of a master, you know, someone who's already successful, someone who's already studied this, someone who knows what they're talking about. You know, invest in that, put your time, energy, money into that. Work with that person and show them their work. Allow them to, show them your work and allow them to offer their critiques, okay? You're going to learn a lot from them at this time. And these are initiates, so you're being initiated into something bigger, a big establishment, okay? So this could be like a promotion that you're working toward, climbing the ranks, you know, in whatever establishment you're a part of, or like gaining a certificate, going to school, that sort of thing. All right, so that's something that you're maybe not quite aware of right now, but it's going to be super powerful for you. All right. I do want to get just a couple practical messages from this Spirit Shield Oracle. It'll give us a lot of details. Sometimes it gives us timing. So I would like to get just a couple cards here for you from this deck. Yup. Come out wherever you are. Who wants to talk to Aries today? Who wants to talk to Aries today? Got it. Okay. So we have learning What did I just say, Aries? What in the world? Didn't I just tell you that? Didn't I just say going to school, studying under a master, taking critiques? Here we go. Going to school, listening to a wise mentor. See that? If that's not confirmation, I don't know what is. All right, then we got the message card. So this is saying that there may be an important conversation coming up, so take every conversation seriously. If there's communication coming in like mail, email, your messages, make sure to open those because it might be something important. If it's an opportunity that comes in, via message, be sure to respond to it quickly, give it priority. Okay, then we've got abuse. So I feel like this may be something that you dealt with in your past, I've dealt with this in my past. There's no shame in it. We, when we're children, we have no control over this. And then even as we're older, we have to learn, we have to learn that that's not what we deserve. We have to learn to recognize these people. Okay. So if something feels not quite right, if you're wondering about someone, look into it. What is abuse? What qualifies as abuse? Is that what's happening to me? Okay. Or it may be that someone is dealing with this right now and they need your support. If this is something you've gone through before, maybe they need your guidance. They need your help to get out of this situation. Okay. And then we've got future. So setting your long-term goals, your 10-year plan, manifesting, staying focused on that. So I feel like this learning is really going to tie into your future and your long-term plan. And you may have a message coming in about that. That's going to be super important to your future. Just something to keep in mind for you. All right, now I want to get some advice from the Realest Oracle. Of course, I'm going to throw my cards everywhere first, Aries. One of these days, I'll learn how to shuffle properly, right? One of these days. But that's not what's important to me. What's important to me is the message. And we got some messages for you. Bottom of the deck, I'm seeing undress. So take some time to look at yourself in silence, in contemplation, away from all the distractions of day-to-day life. Okay. Creates. Okay? My beautiful, creative Queen of Wands. Oh my gosh, I'm so silly. The Queen of Wands. Of course you are, Aries. King of Wands. That's you. Look at this fieriness you got. How could I miss that? Channel that creative energy. Put that into a project right now. We've got sleepless. So something's keeping you up. Take the time to kind of sort through that during the daytime so it's not plaguing you at night. Take some time to journal or meditate. Take some downtime so all these things aren't just like popping up and assaulting you late at night and disrupting your rest, because you need your rest. You've got a lot going on. You're winning right now. You're moving towards this like new, beautiful, victorious path. So you don't want a lack of sleep to hold you back. Boss up, Aries. Okay. So it's time to take control. It's time to head toward that Queen of Wands, King of Wands path. It's time to start acting like the boss. All right. So it looks like she's got a lot on her plate. She's got a lot going in on her schedule. She looks pretty organized. I'm also noticing her laptop. So I'm seeing messages coming in. So that's just kind of another confirmation here to keep track of your messages and make sure you're responding to things at time and on time, and, making sure your schedule is flowing nicely. Then we've got deep knowing. Okay, so this is that High Priestess card. So I feel like they wanted me to touch on that again. You know, I feel like you have taken time to get to know yourself. And now you're at the point where you can trust your intuition on things. Where if something feels right, if something feels like the good path, you know, something's coming in illuminated for you here. To me, you've gotten past the point where you're having the wool pulled over your eyes by other people. You've gained a lot of wisdom, Aries. And you can trust yourself. You can trust your inner knowing. And then blissed out. So just like I said earlier, make sure you're taking the time to enjoy life. Enjoy all those beautiful victories coming into you. Like, this reminds me of the Sun card here. So play, have fun, you know. Do things you love to do as a child. Don't be afraid to act silly. This is all just going to add up to create more joy in your life, more victories coming in, to just truly express yourself in the most authentic way. All right, I'm loving this. This is so lovely for you. Okay, one last card. We're gonna get a card from this Seasons of the Witch Litha deck. So this is our summary deck. And this one is pretty new to me. I just picked it up recently, so I am going to read from the guidebook. It has a ton of messages. I think the guidebook on this deck is just amazing. So let's get a card for Aries. That was fast. That was fast. Spirit's jumping out at you today, Aries. Okay. Rot and decay. It festers when left in the shadows. Bring it to life by giving it away. All right. So that's calling back this let every cat out of the bag card to me. This is not holding on to those things that need to come out. This is not, you know, letting it rot and fester within you. This is speaking it out. This is, you know, gonna take away its power or transmute its power into what it needs to be. Transmute its power from like causing fear inside you to causing power for change, I feel. But let's go ahead and read the guidebook. So it's card 31. So 3 and 1 adds to 4. That's stability and structure. All right. Here we go, Aries. Keywords: cycle of life and death, sacrifice for the greater good. Flowers can't bloom forever, and even the summer experiences death, decay, and the need to sacrifice small parts for the health of the whole. It may seem like a waste on the surface, but Mother Nature knows what she's doing, and nothing dies in vain. Some fruits and vegetables will fall to the ground and rot, their sacrifice offering nourishment that makes for the most fertile soil. The more fruitful your life is, the more you have to sacrifice. With abundance also comes the need to shed what is weighing you down, has been forgotten, or wasn't sweet enough for your harvest. Rot and decay reminds you that abundance doesn't mean you need to have everything, for that would no longer be abundance, but greed. Rather, it means you have more than enough for the way you wish to live. If you find you are carrying too much, receiving this card is your sign to leave something behind, in service of your greater good. Consider how you may be spreading yourself too thin, focusing on things you aren't passionate about, or holding on to old ideas that are no longer facilitating your growth. Don't allow the need for more to weigh you down, Aries, in fear that your good favor will run out or that there won't be another chance. There will always be another season of harvest, okay? So Aries, it is a reminder here that we got that Ten of Swords card. So it is saying to you that we need to let something go. You're starting a new beginning. You're starting down the Fool's path, and there's a lot of victory and happiness waiting for you. There's a lot of love and success, but you don't have room for everything. There are things that just don't fit you anymore. So don't be sad, you know, don't feel guilty. Just let those things go, all right? And you're gonna be doing great. All right, thank you so much for tuning in, Aries. If the video resonated with you, please like and subscribe. If you do feel called to donate, I did leave my Venmo and Cash App links in the description, and I will see you next time. Bye.